Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. Here we are in Corpus, Christi, Texas. We're looking at fire escapes. This is a nice white one. The good thing about white fire escapes is that it lets you look over the examples and the rust and the things show. The issue about this fire escape right near here that somebody has modified this. They've removed the staircase that used to go to a cantilever. So cantilever used to come to the ground somewhere over here. They just totally removed it. So these are modified, unauthorized modifications to fire escapes, and a lot of times because people are breaking in. But you can never reduce a fire escape from a staircase down to a ladder. It's illegal. So here you have, and again, it's improperly tied. It's in between two AC units. So aside from that being the case, here's what's left over from what used to hold a cantilever up in the air. And they did that just to purposely put in this AC unit. As you can see, it interferes with their grand plan of how to get people safely off this building. But if you go up there, and aside from having pigeons roosting, you can see what was left over of the connections, and they were pretty bad. So this fire escape has not been maintained as required. And in order to perform a load test on this fire escape, you have to have certain conditions met. But we're looking to see if there's been any evidence of maintenance on this fire escape since it's been put up. We have nothing but original square head bolts everywhere. Square heads, square heads, square heads. Those are all 50 to 75 years old. We have nothing but original square heads on the railing systems here. Square heads, square heads, square heads. The supports that hold it, all original rivets, as you can see, on the fire escape, and rust in the connection. All original square heads or rivets in the connections. All original square heads and all the treads going up. So this fire escape would not be ready to load test, simply because, you know, it looks like somebody's been painting it over time, but they've never changed it. Look at all the rust on the gooseneck ladder that goes up for the firemen only. And as you can see, all original hardware on the fire escape. So fire escape must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. And this fire escape, they've been throwing paint on it, but as you can see, they've never cleaned out the rust. So here's a major rust connection right there that they've never cleaned out. So it's been modified, so this is a illegal modification to an existing fire escape structure. I think this is the Crest building. We're on Star Street, and I believe this is the Crest building. And as you can see, lots of paint, lots of rust still on everything. We got some verification and connections that need to be done so that in order for it to hold, all these through bolts must be verified. But as you can see, it's been a lot of rust that's grown, so they just decided to take the unit off, the cantilever off the back of this fire escape to basically put things up. But this ladder is illegal, and you know, you sort of have to, you can actually move it. So it's a rope tie off, so illegal modification to an existing structure. And everything is original. So in order for it to be load tested, those connections must be cleared, then they need to be reinforced prior to a load test. Full paint job required on this fire escape here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Any questions? Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. 800-649-3333, 800-649-3333.